Hi Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So my air sign babies, this is going to be a reading for my air signs. Okay, so um I like to do these kind of cozy. I try not to make them long. I intend for them not to be too long, but I get a little carried away sometimes with talking and messages. Um but if you've been here or you have watched some of my, I still call them nightly reads, even though, and morning reads. But they're intended to be kind of cozy. I have the cards laid out. I usually don't pick a topic either. And I've gotten good feedback and I enjoy doing these. So I'm doing this in the afternoon. I'm not going to say this is like nighttime because it's not. Um, Even though it may be dark out when I upload this, so maybe it is like a nightly message for you. But in my time frame, it's not. But this is like meant to be a cozy reading. Usually, I don't pick a specific topic, but for today, I thought I would do love. I was getting love. I don't know, for some of you guys, maybe there's something to do with like a music playlist, okay, or something you may be looking back on, okay. It could be like a memory or just feeling a bit like nostalgic. um I don't get in a bad way. It could just, sometimes I feel like nostalgia can hit very beautifully. So for some of you that may be very significant. So yeah, this is for my air sign. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, but any other placement that's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius that is significant to you, this could resonate or there could be a message in here for you. Okay, so yeah, Geminis, Libra, and Aquariuses. I'm just gonna say air signs. So yeah, take what resonates, leave out what doesn't. Of course, there's no gender in tarot, and always feel free to switch or place the energies where you feel they need to be. Hopefully, the background noise should not be too bad. Yeah, and hopefully the lighting shouldn't be too bad either. So let's go ahead and get into it when it comes to this reading. Or let's get into the reading, I should say. Okay. So I have, also, you guys hear some creaking? It's like the chair I'm sitting on. So yeah, it says, today I am ready to receive love. Today I am open to being loved by another healthy person. So some of you guys, I feel like when I pulled this card, by the way, because I kept being like, no, I don't usually pick a specific topic. I haven't been doing like necessarily like towards love. If I get love, then great, but I usually don't. I haven't been pulling for love, but I just felt something about love. And I feel like when I pulled this affirmation card, it confirmed what I was feeling the need, or feeling kind of like called to do a reading on. So a lot of you guys, air signs, could be open to receive love, okay? But not just by any person. Sorry, tongue twister there. But by someone who is healthy, okay? Someone who is emotionally available, someone who is, I mean, that could be like actual physical health, but I'm getting like someone who's healthy, someone who is willing to receive as well as give, right? Open arms, but also wanting to extend. And as I'm saying that, I'm getting called to look at the Knight of Chalices, which is the Knight of Cups, which we will get into. So let's get into the messages. Hopefully it's not too bad. So here are the cards. So let's get into it. So it says, the runner in a codependent relationship, fear of intimacy, listening to ego. Then it says photograph, looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia, make new memories. And then it says love, unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection, attraction. So what I'm getting here is, it just confirms, like, after, because I pick out these cards, like the love oracle cards and the affirmation cards before like the actual tarot and the other cards that obviously we will get into. I feel like a lot of you guys, with by what it's saying here, in the first card that I read to you, where it said being loved by another healthy person, some of you guys could have been in a relationship where there was a runner chaser dynamic, okay? Um, put the roles how they fit, but I feel like some of you guys could have been dealing with someone who was a runner, okay? Maybe they ran from you, okay? Emotionally, okay? I mean physically too, but I don't mean like actually run. I mean like someone who's just, they run from emotions, run from accountability. And as I'm saying that, I'm looking at the fear of intimacy where it says right here, right? Yeah. So this person could have also been someone who listened to their ego, okay? This could have been a relationship, a situationship, placed how it resonates, that you could have dwelt with air signs, and this was not healthy, right? Which is why I feel like if you're not in this energy where you're affirming, and we'll get into another message on why I feel like I'm saying for some of you guys, if you're not in this energy, which I feel like most of you are, you need to be open to receive love, allowing yourself to be open to be loved by someone who is healthy, by another healthy person, right? So some of you guys may be working on that, right? Everyone is on different timeline or different times when it comes to their healing journey and just their journey and their path in general. So some of you guys, again, going back to listening to egos, could have been someone who had like a big ego, things such as that. And then it says photograph, looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia, make new memories. So there could be someone here, and I did get that, but I don't feel this is the focus, okay? I feel like the focus is more so on you, okay? Which actually we will get into the self-indulgence card here in a bit. I feel like there could be someone, okay, here. This could have been that runner, okay? However you see them, a soulmate, twin flame. I'm not big on titles. You put the title where you feel it needs to fit. This could have been someone who is now missing you, is now nostalgic. For some of you, maybe you're the one who is nostalgic and missing someone, Not judging here. Sometimes you can miss someone who even ran from you emotionally. A lot of us who watch tarot, do tarot and stuff, we have empathic energy. So for some of you, maybe you're in this energy where, yeah, like you can still miss someone who may have a bit mistreated you. That does happen. It's part of healing, and no judgment, right? So some of you guys could be in that energy, okay? But I do feel here that where it says love, unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection, attraction, some of you guys, I feel like you could be in this energy too, where even though you might be a bit nostalgic, okay, maybe missing someone, maybe you do look at, when you're nostalgic, nostalgia could be like looking at old pictures, listening to music. Anything could turn into nostalgia, right? It could be a person's favorite color, favorite snack, a song, a symbol, a color, a nickname. But I feel like for a lot of you guys, even though you're in this energy, you're focusing on yourself, okay? You might be in this energy where you're focusing on being in oneness, okay? Meaning like loving yourself, giving yourself that same energy that you may have poured into this person, or even much more, or maybe even taking that time for yourself, okay? So yeah, and then it says self-indulgence, focus on self, self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. So like I said, maybe for some of you, again, we're all on different timelines. We're all on different, like, in terms of like frequencies and things like that. Some of you guys may be in this energy where you're giving yourself this love, you're focusing on yourself, you're giving yourself that affection, okay? And if you're not, I feel like this self-indulgence card is reminding you of that energy of needing to okay, as I was saying, my air signs, this as I was saying before, I cut it off. I was putting my phone on do not disturb. So yeah, sorry about that. So this is gonna be like a cutout. Which I hate doing cutouts in these like more cozy type of readings. But yeah, it happens. So, and that's what I was saying. I hate when like I'm getting a lot of interruptions while I'm reading. But anyways, so yeah, also distractions could be a thing. Okay, maybe, yeah, something to do with distractions could be significant. Place it how it resonates. Maybe while you're in this energy of focusing on yourself, there's a bit of that energy there. But anyways, so where it says, you know, again, self-indulgence, focus on self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. So I feel like a lot of you guys, again, as I was saying, all of us are on different time frames. So some of you guys may be needing to take time to heal, to indulge in yourself, to do the shadow work, to focus on self. Because I'm looking at this, both of these cards, this love, but it feels a little bit more like the heart is already whole. So some of you guys, it's 50-50. Some of you guys could be still in the energy of needing to heal. You're still finding that balance to focus on self, okay, self-worth. And others of you are kind of already like, I don't want to see at the finish line, but like I don't want to say completely healed, but it's like you maybe more so like at this love card where it's like you're really pouring into yourself, and others you're kind of finding those steps to do so. And under that we have the Grim Reaper. And interesting, because the text that I actually got a little distracted because I didn't put my phone on do not disturb, and my fault, I hate that I didn't do that. The text message said something about I'm done. Okay, I won't talk about this person's text because obviously that's privacy, invasion of privacy, but it had to do with I'm done. Okay, someone that sent me a text. So for some of you guys, where it says a relationship is over, no second chances, grow and transform your life, some of you guys may be feeling like it's time to focus on self. Okay, you're no longer giving a relationship, a situationship, a person second chances. You're growing, and you may even be in this energy where you're wanting to transform your life. But I also feel like could even be transforming the way you receive and look at love. And as I'm saying that, I'm being intrigued to the Magician card, which is right there. So for some of you guys, that's what the energy is entailing. Sorry, I got a little bit out of focus. So yeah, I also do feel here with the Ace of Pentacles, okay? And I feel like this, for some of you, this could be future energy. Where you could be deciding to take an opportunity here with the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, take an opportunity with, I feel like, someone who is wanting to give you love, offer you love. Not only be very charming, alluring, very sweet, but also bring emotions. You know, the knights in tarot are like action oriented. They're the ones that take action, you know. Not all of them take action in the same pace, of course, but they all take action. So I feel like for a lot of you guys, my air signs, you're there's gonna be an opportunity here where it may have to do with stability. So some of you guys, where I just said, it's interesting, where it says grow and transform your life, or maybe you're in this energy where you're focusing on self, and focusing on self could mean many things. You know, a new job, maybe for some of you I'm getting relocation. This could even be you know, focusing on self could mean many things. There's many ways to focus on self, and with that there may be an opportunity, and I feel like there could be a doorway, an opportunity of love, okay? And I do feel, when I was looking and I got these cards, because they all came out in the same, they're all the same deck, they're like holographic. The Queen of Pentacles, regardless of your gender, air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, you know, also wanting to say it doesn't matter the placement, whether you're watching here because you have an air sign Venus or air sign Moon. You are embodying the Queen of Pentacles, very beautiful energy. So a lot of you guys may be coming off as someone, or you're gonna start to come off as someone who's very indulged in self, but not in a self-centered way, in a way where it's very loving. You may even be coming off as very alluring, which the Queen of Pentacles, I would say more so the Queen of Wands is like alluring, but the Queen of Pentacles is too. You know, the Queen of Pentacles is like the marriage material. Now obviously dismiss marriage if that's not what you believe in. You know, just someone who's like long-term relationship material, we'll say that, and someone who is open to receive as well as give, as well as nurture, and can hold one for their own, right? You know, if you focus and you're in this energy of self-love, unconditional love for yourself, the Queen of Pentacles is that energy, because the Queen of Pentacles can hold one for her own, stability-wise, emotional-wise, stand on their 2 feet. That comes from a place of self-indulgence and love, not self-centered, because there's different, you know, there's this difference between self-indulging and being like self-centered and selfish. And I feel like this connection, okay, is an equal give and take here. This is a connection that I feel like, let's focus it on the Two of Cups, beautiful, where this connection is equal give and take. It's I give you, you give me. Again, you know, it kind of confirms to this card, today I am ready to receive love. Today I am open to being loved by another healthy person. This is two healthy people emotionally for each other. This is not someone that's like, you pour into my cup while I sit here and do nothing. It's not bum energy. I'm also wanting to say that, not trying to be harsh towards someone that you may have dwelt with in the past, but you could have been dealing with someone who had bum energy, you know. And I'm not talking about a bum. I think a lot of times society thinks bum is like someone who has no status, no stability, you know, no money, but it's a bum could mean many ways, just someone who's like an emotional bum, okay? This is not that person. This is a connection where it's equal give and take. My minor arcana in soulmate card, right? So yeah, also I did feel the need to read this to you guys too. I usually just do 2 tarot decks, but I got this, the Two of Pentacles, the Page of Cups. So some of you guys may also be finding balance, okay, or you're gonna be in this energy where you're finding balance. And it's interesting because as I'm saying that, I feel like the distractions and a little bit like of the cutout that I had earlier may have to do with that. Like some of may be significant in some way, where maybe you're trying to find that balance, right? Sometimes when you're trying to juggle and find balance, you get a little bit distracted. You can't always, you know, be super like attentive. So some of you guys are in this energy where you're finding balance in order to be open to receive love, okay? I'm looking at this Page of Cups as an energy of you receiving love, receiving emotions from someone, okay? And then to read into these tea leaf cards, it says Archway, new opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening up. And it says February, and then it says muddled, unclear thinking. And I clarified the Forest card, and I got the 9 of Swords, which actually, yes, 9 of Swords is muddled, unclear thinking. So some of you guys, I feel like you may be in this energy where there might be muddled, unclear thinking. You might be a bit up in your head, okay, for some of you guys. As I'm saying that, I don't know if you guys heard that, and I'm so sorry if you did. There was like a bit of like sounding like someone was fighting outside by like where I'm sitting. So hopefully I don't think you caught it, but yeah, so some of you guys may have a bit of unclear thinking, okay? Some of you guys may be up in your head, but the thing is, with the Nine of Swords, I don't want to invalidate anyone's thinking, anyone's feelings, but the Nine of Swords is like an unnecessary anxiety. It's a bit of like you're adding burden to your mind. That's not necessarily needed. So some of you guys may need to work on that, okay? On that unclear thinking. And I do feel like that unclear thinking could have to do with feeling like, because we have the Magician here, it may have to do with feeling like also the Magician, Gemini energy. Some of you guys, this thinking could have to do with feeling like you cannot manifest, or you're not in this energy of being able to manifest what you want, what you desire in terms of this transformation in your life, and even transformation in your love life, okay? You know, and I feel like it's both, because a lot of times when we you know, have something end, like a relationship, a situationship, we not only transform like or we try to transform our love life, a lot of times the universe, you know, spirit, the universe, however you want to see it, pushes us to transform our life, right? We start to transform, like, sometimes even our job, our hair, people we meet, friend groups, you know, things such as that. Sometimes even things start to fall apart that you didn't think, you know, like, you start to change, like maybe certain people you want to be around with and things such as that. So some of you guys, this could be that muddled, unclear thinking about maybe feeling like you're not in an element, okay, of, I'm getting like the word requesting, or getting what you feel you want, you desire, okay? Yeah, and going back to this, I feel like I got a little bit distracted with that Forest card. It says new opportunities, possibilities, and pathways opening up. So some of you guys, there is a pathway opening up for you, okay, my air signs, and you need to be open to it. I also feel like the month of February could be significant for you guys. This could even be when the transformation takes in, okay? And February is Aquarius energy. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. Hope you guys got some kind of clarity and their guidance, and